Hey, all right, so tonight, Blind Buy, the good, the bad, and the mad. This is volume 11. And what is really sad about these volumes, it ain't like a few fragrances. How many I got here today for y'all? Let me just count out. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16. Now, what's the sad thing is I got more coming to y'all. My Blind Buy volume 12 is almost ready to go too. Well, it's not ready to go, but I got the list. Whatever. Sad, sad, sad. So anyway, let's talk about, all these blind buys I got. Which ones are good? Which ones are bad? Let's just hang out and talk. All right, so, I'm not even going to lie, because I know sometimes we always try to lie and say, I'm not going to blind buy that much. I'm going to do better. I'm not. I can promise y'all I'm not going to do better. I'm not going to, try to sample more. Now, I will try the samples that I have, but will I seek out samples that often? Probably not, because the bargain hunter in me, if I see a good bargain, I'm just gonna buy it. I'm not gonna wait to see, oh, maybe I should try it and everything. I'm not, so it's not gonna happen. So let's go on and talk about it. So let's get to the bad, because we always start with bad, because we want to wind up, on the good spot on the end. So I'm gonna pull this one out as the bad one. Let me tell you why. This is Encre Noir, Lalique's Encre Noir Pour Elle. This smells like straight soap. And I don't mean just soap. It smells like laundry detergent to me. It smells like laundry detergent. It smells like bubbles on your skin. I really wanted this to be nice, but it's no. I mean, the notes sounded good, all that good shit. And honestly, it was a really good price. And this is kind of hard to get. It comes in and out of stock. So at the price, which was about the Encre Noir price point, because Encre Noir is kind of inexpensive by Lalique. Well, Lalique is kind of inexpensive, and I've tried that. I've seen, I've tried it, given it out as presents. Love it for a man. It's okay on a woman too, but this one, no. I mean, absolutely not. I mean, the more I smell it, the more it smells like Tide to me. Okay, so no, that's bad. And I'm probably gonna keep it because I really like the bottle. Look at this. Look at how beautiful that is. I mean, it's a Lalique, so All right, that's the only really bad one I have. I have some mez. So let's talk about the mez in this group. So let's go on through. All right, so I'm gonna talk about some Kimberly New. So let's talk about Kimberly New York. A couple from her company, from this company. They're okay. I'm not dying for them, but they're all nice fragrances. So that's why I'm gonna say that. And let me remember which one it is, though. Let me see which ones it is. Yeah, this one I like. Okay, well, I actually like these. I think it's indigo. I'm gonna cut all this out. Okay, so this one is a meh for me, and it's from Kimberly New York. It's Indigo Love. The reason why is because it's really fizzy, and that's about it to me. It's just not it's just not like my style. Not that it's a bad fragrance. It's got a really cool aesthetic, very, very hip. I can see this is very hip. Somebody, like a hipster wearing it. It's just not my style. Okay, these two I'm gonna put in the mess for now, because I'm hoping that with the weather change, maybe they do better when it's warmer weather. So that's why I'm going with these. So this one is Essence Number 2 Gardenia by Elie Saab. This is a Kirkjohn, and yeah, and if you don't know, I like to buy Kirkjohn, but not from his MFK house, because MFK costs too much. And honestly, he has a style, so you can get similarities and stuff. So here's the thing. This is a beautiful gardenia. It just doesn't last on my skin. So I'm hoping that when it gets warm outside, when the weather's warm, maybe with humidity and stuff, it really blooms. It really stays on my skin, because right now it doesn't, and I'm mad because it's a really beautiful gardenia. And I'm all off into I'm really feeling spring fragrances. Like, I guess, like, you know what, let me put this analogy. I feel like, even though it's probably not going to be the truth, I think I already let me put this analogy. I think because the pandemic hit us last spring and kind of took away all this time, I'm just hoping, I'm gearing myself up for having a better warm weather time, spring and summer. Even if I can't move around, or we still having all these restrictions, I'm at least in a better place mentally to enjoy it more, just to figure out ways to enjoy myself more, to do some things to, you know, create some fun in my life, decorate my house, all those things. So I think I've been really focused on really light, bright florals and, you know, things like that because of it. So speaking of the other meh tonight, it is Atelier des Ors Nuda Veritas. This is so pretty, but just like Gardenia, Essence number 2 Gardenia, it just ain't lasting on my skin. Now, I did send some out, a very small amount, but I've been spraying myself with this stuff, trying, because I like it so much. I've oversprayed because I want it to work on my skin. So I'm a little frustrated because I really do. Oh, it's so good, and I really just want it to work, but I swear it's disappearing on my skin. So hopefully summertime, it will really make a difference, because this is such a pretty floral, kind of musky. Man, it's so nice. It's so nice. So that's Nuda Veritas by Atelier des Ors, part of my birthday haul. All right, the rest are pretty good, so let's just hit on through them. Let's hit Kimberly, New York. So Kimberly, New York, right here. This, oh, I'm gonna do this one too. Hold up, let me go back. Matte is another one that is not lasting on my skin. This is Erin Water Lily Sun. Now, let me tell you, this is a beautiful, watery, it is exactly what it says. It's watery, it's kind of ozonic, as they say. It's just a really pretty floral, just got that lily going. Things got a little honeysuckle. It's so pretty, but it ain't lasting on me. Now, I honestly should put in the good, because I got such a good deal on it. It really don't matter. I could spray this to death, and it wouldn't, and that honestly wouldn't matter, because it was such a good deal. But to be quite honest, it just doesn't last. So I'm praying in the summertime and for real heat that it just shines, because ooh, it's so good. All right, so now let's go into the goods. We're gonna start with Pure Grace Nude Rose. I got this on Nordstrom Rack. Yeah, Nordstrom Rack. This is a very green, very do that again. This is a very green, very bright, very beautiful spring-like rose. I have Ballet Rose. This one is a little more watery. This is a little more green, whereas Ballet Rose is a little softer. This is a greener. This has a little more brightness to it. So this is Pure Grace Nude Rose. Yeah, I'm telling you, I really love Philosophy brand. I really love Philosophy fragrances. What Philosophy fragrances do you like? Tell me in the comments. You know, I love to hear about that. So that's Pure Rose. Then I have the Kimberly, New York one. So let's just go through them right quick. This is Art Color Love. This is such a juicy apple pear kind of vibe. Ooh, this smells so good. Oh my goodness. This smells so good. Now, like I say, they don't last long on my skin. I'm buying a full bottle. That's why I want to show these. But yeah, this smells so good. It's got this juicy pear, apple vibe. It's got that. Yes, yes. Now, Diaspora. This is that watermelon mint tea. And I am learning that I actually kind of like tea fragrances. I never have been into them too much other than my green tea obsession. But this is nice. This is, as I've said in the description, in my review of the brand, this is such a refreshing, just juicy watermelon. It's got that mint tea vibe. Baby, this is a killer. I mean, this is just so summertime. It's summertime. I can see myself sitting on my front porch with, a nice little glass of wine, just enjoying the end of my day, smelling like this. Now, this is my favorite of them all, which is Artsy. It's a candied violet. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yes. This is gorgeous. I love it. It's just a beautiful candy violet. Now, this one lasts the longest on my skin. Doesn't project out a lot, but that's okay because it's so cute. I don't give a damn if it lasts that long. Okay. That's it. Artsy. All right. Next up, let's talk about some more MFK in our life. Okay. So, I'm a flaker chaser. I'm a flanker. I'm a collection person. When I get something and then all of a sudden I see the other ones, all of a sudden I be trying to stay off of that. I be trying to stay back. I be trying to stay off that train, but I can't. I jump on the train. I jump on the train, y'all. So these are the ecstasies from Nina Ricci, which are Francis Kirkjohn. I'm on this Francis Kirkjohn, but the only thing I don't really buy from is Burberry. But okay, sidebar, that's true. So anyway, let's talk about these. This is Chance Extase. Now, this was a limited edition. I know it's sold out on FragranceNet. I don't know if anybody else is gonna get it, but this is such a beach fragrance. This is beach, baby. This is a beach. If you're looking for an inexpensive but very classy, very sophisticated beach fragrance, Chance Extase is it. Now I'm going to go over all of these. I'm going to do a whole collection about the Le Extase and what I think of all of them. But I'm just telling you, this is sophisticated. This is beach party. This is Hamptons. Yeah, this is okay. Let me tell you what this is. This is that fragrance when you faking it, like you trying to act like you've moneyed, but you really, on a budget, but you trying to front. You know how people be trying to front like they got it like that? This would be a perfect fragrance for that. If you go into like a summer party, you trying to fake it like you all upscaling it with, you upscaling it, but your budget ain't upscale. Wear this. Nobody believed that this was $30-something. No, not at all. All right, now this is Rose's Le Extase Rose de Caresse. This is the EDT version. I'm pretty sure. I'll make sure yeah. Okay, so I'm really gonna go deep into this, but I'm gonna say this. This reminds me of A La Rose by MFK in the MFK line, his house, but it's stronger and it lasts longer. I'm going to do a full talk about it, but that's the truth. So it has that really beautiful, fresh garden rose, very green and everything, very much so like A La Rose, but it actually is a better version of it. And I'm just being honest. It's a better version of it. I said it, and I'm not taking it back. But it is if you have tried A La Rose but it's just too expensive, go and get this one. I'm just saying. I don't even have olive rose anymore. I traded it a long time ago. I had it. I was like not impressed. So yeah, I got rid of it and I traded it for Chinatown. I bought number 9, which was a very good trade as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, it was a great trade. Now, back to the fact that I really didn't think I liked tea fragrances. I have always been like, because I'm like, what y'all talking about these tea fragrances? Tea fragrances. Honestly, I don't, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, because I have so many Elizabeth Arden teas, I just don't believe in spending a whole lot of money on a tea fragrance. But this right here is Lotus Shadow by La Perla. Now this is a discontinued La Perla. However, you can find this one online at a very good price. Can't get White Iris. I'm trying to get that one, but they out of control with them prices, so they messing up my whole collection vibe. But anyway, this is a tea fragrance that I like. I did not even know I was gonna like this. This is very, it's a beautiful tea fragrance. I'm just saying, I just didn't know how pretty this was gonna be. This is so gorgeous. It's just, it's light, it's refreshing, it's got the floral in it. Ooh, this is nice. I mean, I'm so surprised how much I like it. Because honestly, I wasn't sure. I was just minding because I have Contemporary Tuberose. And then I saw Courtney Perfume Madness. She had a White Iris. And I was trying to get that. And then I saw Lotus Shadow. And I said, you might as well get that one. And now I have it. And I really, really do like it. So I still want the other one. But this is a win for me. This is a win. This is a win. All right. Next up, let's talk about this. I'm gonna leave them two to last. Okay, this goes there. Okay, let's go here. This is another Atelier des Ors, because y'all know about a few of them. Didn't own one, but now own 3. This is Chouet des Anges. I looked it up. Choir of the Angels. That's all I know. Choir of the Angels. And baby, it is. Now, I did get some away, but honey, I've been wearing this. I've been bathing myself in it. And the reason why is because this is like Nuda Veritas. This doesn't last on my skin, but this does. This has some lasting power. It's not super long lasting, but I don't care because the damn thing is so beautiful. I will bathe in this. It is just, oh man. It's a sweet, fruity floral, but it is just, I can't even go into it. I'm gonna do a whole Atelier des Ors because I got some more samples. I have like 6 I can do. So we're gonna do a whole collection, but so I'm not gonna go deep into it, but it is just this beautiful floral, and it is very suggestive. It's very stylish. It has a certain particularness to it, which to me means that it's not basic. And I don't mean to say it like that. I don't mean to say like, oh my God, it's not basic, but it has a muskiness. Anyway, I'm not gonna go deep into it, but just know this. Choir of Angels, it does sing on my skin. It sings. All right. This one right here, when I did my birthday haul and I talked about it, because I put it on paper, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like it or whatever. And then I put it on my skin. And this is Wood Mystique by Estee Lauder. Now, first off, these fragrances are so not Estee Lauder vibe. They really are. You know, these are deep. These are sexy and sensual and suggestive. They are very intoxicating because they are just very rich fragrances. And when I mean rich in scents. You know, it's got rose in it. It's got oud in it. It's very well done, and it doesn't come off as like Estee Lauder. You think of more like beautiful and knowing, and you know, what is it, rouge, modern rouge, and things like that, which is very, you know, feminine leaning. This is definitely unisex. Anybody could wear it. It's gonna smell sexy on anybody. But this is just one of those deep, sexy wintertime fragrances that you're gonna be wearing. And it has like a certain amount of sophistication about it. I know I use this word a lot, but it's just very, it's very, just, ooh, it just makes me like want to wear it. You know how you have some stuff you're like, ooh, I can't wait to wear this. I can't wait to wear this when it gets cold outside, because like I said, it's very much like Amber Mystique, but this is definitely woodier, where Amber Mystique is definitely amber. This is definitely got a little more wood to it, but the wood is so good. Let me just put it on. Let me just spray. Yes. Yeah, the wood Mystique is just that. It's a mysterious wood. That's what it is. Okay, so now we know, if you don't know, I'm kind of in this iris vibe, you know. So, oh, that's not a, you know what, that ain't a blind buy. Because I smelled it before. So never mind, that can't go in. Because this is all about the blind buys. So anyway, I am on an iris kick. Because blame it on, I can honestly say, I blame my iris kick on Tuberose No. 1 by Stoise de Parfum, because for some reason that iris just did it for me. That iris kicked ass. And so I felt this need to have more irises in my life. So I found this one. This is Shanghai Tang Black Iris. Now, sadly, this is discontinued. You can find it, and if you find it, snatch it up. This is so beautiful. This is not powdery. This is one of those irises when you want to smell like a garden, you want to smell like irises out there in springtime. This is what you want to get. This, oh my goodness, I swear I've been wearing this, honey. And wait a minute, let me tell you the truth. Now, this is a really strong fragrance. It lasts long. I almost choked B out. She was like, what do you have on? It's making me, my eyes water, because I did have a lot of it on, but it is just this beautiful floral. It's very striking. It speaks very loudly, very voluminously, but it has its own type of charm. It is just, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I'm in this iris floral thing, and if you're looking for an iris fragrance, if you want it to be very heavily iris, not powdery, iris floral, this is a great interpretation of iris as a flower. Why are you looking like that, Juicy? Why are you sitting there like that? Okay, now, and then I almost forgot about this one. So let me tell you about this one. I am gonna do a whole thing on the house itself, everything that I've gotten from it, but let me show you this. This is by Behold Parfums. This is their rose fragrance. Now, let me tell you about this. I heard about this, of course, from Jerry from Shy Sense 773, because for somehow reason, he be knowing about these little new indie brands. So anyway, this is an indie brand. This is an extrait de parfum. This is Behold. This is the company is Behold Parfums. I don't even think they got the website up yet, but this is rose. Now, this is so pretty. It's a sweet, kind of juicy, fruity rose, but it's not super fruity. And he uses raspberry, so it doesn't have that jammy rose vibe to it. It just has a fruity rose to it. And as it dries down, you get this really kind of musky, kind of very, very kind of plush vibe to it. Very elegant. This is a very elegant fragrance. This is like one of those roses that stands out because it's not like other ones that you smell. So this, for instance, is sweet and kind of, it's got a sweetness to it, it's got a fruitiness to it, but it isn't like a jammy rose. It isn't jammy, it's just got a sweet rose tangy, raspberry tang to it. It's a little bit tart, but not too tart, and the sweetness is right there. It's like really ripe raspberries. You know how really ripe raspberries have a juiciness to them, and you get that fragrance of the raspberries. That's what it is. It's a very fragrant, rose. This is really pretty. He only sells 30 mils. I know he does some type of discount because honestly, I'm just being honest for true. Kind of expensive for just coming out the gate, but hey, if that's where you're going and you say you're a luxury brand, then I ain't mad at you, because this normally retails for $60 for 30 mils, which is like around Nicolai Parfum pricing that I can find it at. And that's at finding it, because Nicolai, Mas Milano, and all them around $100 for 30 mil. But so yeah, this is behold, he gives you a lot though. I mean, it's very thick, and maybe like 30 or 40%. So anyway, that's that is Rose by Behold Parfums. Now I've talked way too much. I will be cutting some of this out. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. If you watch this in the premiere with me, we're about to be redirected because it's Saturday night, and this ain't it for Saturday night. Let's have a live. Let's talk. Let's chat. And if you watch this later, go check out the live that happens right after this, because yeah, it's Saturday night and we're gonna party. All right, it's LuuLuu. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Leave a comment or whatever, All right, talk to you later. So I'm doing my blind buys, the good, the bad, and the meh video. I think I'm gonna, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to, whatever. Shut up. Let's start over again. Tonight we're gonna talk about You sound goofy.